Hello everyone, it is me, E-King, and we're back with another Bakugan Legacy haul. Yeah, Bakugan Legacy haul. And well, good enough since I do say I combine the numbers together with both reboot stuff and new stuff along with the Legacy stuff. It's kind of funny that this is number 10 because by the time of the video, we have BakuTech to show off. Granted, since it is done by seasons, so that'll be by the end of the video. But in case you're new, how this is going to work is we show off the cards first and we show off the accessories, then we go by seasons of the Bakugans. So from B1s all the way up to Mectanium Surge or BakuTechs if I get them, but BakuTechs are a bit pricey, so you know it's not going to be like an everyday thing. But it's kind of ironic for our 10th like Bakugan review video. It's kind of ironic and good that we got some BakuTechs. I've been wanting these for a while and you know, was gonna get some different ones. Doing a trade with a friend, it's just his PO, his mailbox is having some issues where stuff comes in broken or stolen, so he doesn't take the chance for my package, which is fair enough. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the cards. So we're gonna show off the ability cards first, then the gate cards. And usually I do read off the effects, but since we got a bit more of a, if it's a small haul, I'll read off the card effects, but if it's a big one, then I'm just gonna read the stuff and I'll hold the cards for like 2 seconds, so you folks can just pause the video and read. So we got my ability cards off to the side. Actually, I'm gonna sort these because there's a battle gear card in here, so I'll be showing off for last. But let's show them off. So up first we have conform. I'm gonna just put that right there. Then need be, I'll just slide stuff up ahead for when we get to the gate cards. Then we have, where are you? Oh, Dark Drum. Oh no, Dark Drop. Then up next we have, oh, Breezak, a character ability. I'll read off the character ability. For power level 2, play after you stand a Breezak, pick an enemy, then we must move all of his traps and gear into the use pile. Pretty interesting. I don't have any Breezaks and they're kind of expensive. Next up is, okay, I have like a little thing on my screen there. I just expected that. Next up is Aeronaut character ability. Playing in battle with an Aeronaut background, change the attribute of your background to one of your choice. Your enemy's background changes to the highlighted attribute. Alright, kind of good disruptor. But also, again, I don't have any Aeronauts. I was going to pick up the Darkest one a while ago, but never got around to it. Then up next, we have Sun and Start. It's just a Pirates and Heroes ability where you get an extra turn. Then we have, is it Dead Calm? That's what it's called. Then up next we have, Ambush Power. I don't know who that is, but that's a Chaos Fangnoid. That might be a Dharma Core, to be honest. Is it a Dharma Core? Might not be. Okay, that's like way too holographic, but special boost. Wow. Play during a battle if you... Okay, I do have a normal version of this, so I'm just gonna like pop up the regular version because that's like way too holographic. They overdo it. And then up next we have Riptide. Then we have Julie's Launcher. I don't have another launch ability, but I forget for who. Then we have Flash Lanes. This one seems interesting. For power level 2, play before you roll a Chaos. If there is a battle this turn, the background with the lowest printed G power gets plus 100. Interesting. And then for this one, it's Chaos 2. I do actually have this in my collection. And then for blue, which is a battle gear, I really hope it is. Well, it's not done with I get an Evo card because I do have Quake. We have, whoa, Lancer. I think this might be either the second most or the most expensive battle you're gonna get, but it's international version. But I'll read this one. So for the Ventus effect, move a non-Ventus background from your used power to your unused power. If you do, your background gets plus 100 Gs. Then for the Pirates effect, wow, it's in both languages. Move a non-Pirates background from used power to unused power. If you do, your background gains G power equal to the gate's highlighted bonus. So that's all the normal gates, but like I said, since they do have some text, we have some Japanese abilities. And I really hope the translator, because if not, I may have to type up the translations. But yeah, for the Japanese side, the backs are like anime accurate for the ability cards. But for this one, we have Aquis. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold these up for a bit longer so I can pop up the effect in case you folks want to read. And they are a bit smaller, like I'll show off the next one, then do a size comparison. But next up we have Dio Excellence. Yeah, I mean, like, look, they're like tinier than your average ability card, but the ability cards are supposed to be size accurate to the gate cards. I don't know what these do because I got translated in post-production, so I don't know if these are good or not. Then we have 845. My guess is maybe it's a character ability, so if it's for this Bakugan, you get maybe, I don't know, because BakuTech don't really do mixed attributes. It can't just have one Bakugan. Then we have Fighting Fist. Oh no, Fist, my fault. Then we have Bounds of Zero. Oh, that's cool. BAC. And then for our last ability, we have Lost Power #1. I really hope I can fight some of my BakuTech stuff, but I got both translations, so I'm gonna do like both of them. Alright, now we're on to the gate cards, but these two are apparently in sleeves, so I'll see what's so special about them, so I'll save them for last. Alright, let's just move everything up ahead. I'm just quickly move everything up so we have room for our gate cards. It's gonna be a bit messy, but who cares? May or may not cut this out. Okay. Alright, let's look at our gate cards. And from all the sellers, like every seller I bought from, they all had like cards to come with, so that's pretty cool. But for our first gate card, we have, okay, Lightning Refraction. Oh, I think this might be the tech cards first, so it's fair enough. Then we have Zero Municus. I think with the BakuTech cards is like, if the Bakugan's at the fight, something happens, but like I said, I don't know the translation, so I gotta pull it up in post-production, or have Dragon help me, because he has a bunch of tech stuff. Well, at least card-wise, I think when he has a couple of tech guns. But then we have Van Falco. Then we have Dark Curtain. Well, this is just a silver one, so you can... Wait, you gotta get the point of silver ones. You just give a boost. It's not like you have anything additional. I mean, there's some silver gate cards that do give additional bonuses, but these ones are just blanks. Then we have Saint Reflection. Then we have Bronte's character. Okay, I think that's it for the tech card, so I think we only got 6, so no normal ones. But it's just a Bronte's character gate. Brad uses in his Bronte's deck. And then we have Yeah, I didn't get too many gate cards. It was mostly ability cards from the seller, so fair enough. We have Open Field. This is interesting. So what does it do? Came with my Vulcan. The player with the most gate cards in the use pile may not play a background trap with this battle. Okay. And then for the sleeve stuff, so first we have, ooh, Gloomy Gate. I don't think I have this. So I was in the translucent sleeve. I know they made binders, but I didn't know they made background sleeves, but I don't know how effective they are because you gotta roll into a magnetic surface. And then for this one, I think it's better just for the ability cards, but in the red sleeve we have, okay, Triangle Gate. I do have one of these. I know guarantee 50-50 on 2. But 10 minutes of cards showing. Now we can finally get into the balls. I will put in the time stamp in case you folks just want to skip switch to the Bakugan action. So let's get to it. So first we have Season 1 B1. We have this little fella right here. It was a pretty good deal on this as I go for the opportunity. But you can kind of tell what it is. Remember, this is a B1, but this is all we have for Season 1. And since it's metal, I'm going to try to spin shoot it. Bakugan ball. A Aquas B1 Delta Dragonoid stand. I know Alpha has Pearl. There's one I wanted. I think it was, yeah, I wanted the Baku flip version. I saw one for cheap because it's $7, but I realized I was in a house fire, so it didn't work. Anywhere else I look for the flip Aquas, it's just like too expensive, but this was a pretty good deal on this. So I decided to seize the opportunity because, you know, it never hurts to have more B1s. But yeah, it has a little flappy jaw, but this was Dragonoid's first evolution in the show. Granted, it was obviously Pirates, not Darkest. I mean, Aquas. But yeah, it has 2 manual feet. Right here and right here. And what is your B-pile? Okay, it's right there. It's a little bit scuffed, but I can make it out. Okay, it's a 5, so he's rocking 350 for his G-Power, which is about average, because for my B1 format, we go up to 450, so you know, it's just like 100 below the average. Alright, next up we're into New Destroyer, but this one was like a evolution that happened in the show, but just like with Alpha, it got released in New Destroyer, so it's like that in between, so I'm going to put Battle Ball Stars New Destroyer for the little timestamp. But we have this guy right here, which I finally found for a good price. You may be able to tell him, but it's nothing like how he appeared in the show. Believe it or not. Because that's actually believe it or not, Dragonoid's the only evolution Dragonoid we got besides this, but it's just not so accurate, it's just Delta in its basic one. The rest is non-existent. But we have Bakugan Ball. Damn, you really have to do me like that? Ball. And the camera was blurry, go figure. But we have Darkest Infinity. We have Darkest Infinity Dragonoid. The only ones I know that were released was Aqua's Pirates and obviously Darkest, but I really want a Darkest one for the collection. But this one's rocking. My camera never focus. 460. Which is fair enough. It was a New Destroyer release, but this was released in Season 1, so I was like, whatever. I may play this in numbers format, got myself a Darkest Delta. But they're a bit pricey. But if I can find one, I may just use this for funsies in a V-Ball one day. I'll put you with my other dude, my Aquas Delta. Alright, now we're officially into Season 2. That is like a New Destroyer release, but it's like the in-between release, because just like with Alpha Hydronoid, it was made during the show, but its official release was in New Destroyer. So we have this one right here. I'm just gonna guess it's a New Destroyer Bakugan, because it's a bonus one that was closed, so I don't even know what this thing is. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna guess a Ventus Nemesis because of the little shape right here. Basic Ventus Nemesis, because it doesn't feel like a mega one. So let's try it out. Ooh. Where's your magnet? Okay, it's right there. Bakugan Ball. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot I ordered myself a Ventus Duo Elfin. Yeah, it was Ventus Dual Elephant. Completely forgot that I ordered that. And it's at $5.50, so, you know, it works for me and new for sure. Wink, wink. But yeah, it's kind of just like a toy Evo for Elephant. Then there was Minx, which was Japanese exclusive. So I guess this was like the West version of its Evo, which was dual. Oh, cool. Your eyes kind of go down. It's like blink, 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 blink. But yeah, Ventus Dual Elephant. I don't know, it just always looked cool to me along with... Well, there's also the darkest one, but I think it's like 20, 30. I'm not really that comfortable spending it yet, so we put you right here. Well, since I didn't know what it was, I forgot we do have some gimmicky pieces. So along with new seasons, if there's a gimmick like being traps or battle gears, we showed that off first, but I was just so inclined to figure out what the random Ventus was, so my fault. So we gotta zoom in a little bit because it's season 2, so it's traps. So we do have 3. We have this one right here, which I do have an Aquas. Unfortunately, I don't have its counterpart in Ventus, but it's not really the end of the world. I just wanted it in Ventus because it looked cool. I got the Aquas version so I can compare with its partner. I'm not saying its name because I don't want to spoil it, but let's get ready to drop it. 3, 2, 1. Trap Bakugan Summon. Ventus Metal Fences stand. Yeah, I have an Aquas Viper Helios. I mean, I guess I kind of have its partner because for the Ventus one, I have Baku Legacy, Ventus, and Cyborg Helios. Baku Legacy is where it just has the Gundam Invaders color schemes, where it's the new Shoya background, that's all it is. But yeah, this one's in Ventus, it just always looked cool to me. But this one can change your Bakugan into Pyrus or Aquas. I ain't complaining. My first Ventus trap would have been a spin-on, which would have changed in Subterra, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's a little... I guess it's a Cyborg Scorpion, which like maybe that's how they got the idea for Fencer. Because you have Metal Fencer, which is Helios' trapped in Gundam Invaders. No, not Gundam. New Vishoya. Basic Fencer, which is the tailpiece for Max's Helios. And then you have Spider Fencer, which is the combiner piece for Max's Dragonoid. But yeah, onto the other ones. We have this one, which I also have in Pyrus, because oddly enough, it's my first trap along with Darkest Highlash, but it was my second Baku Legacy video. Well, my second Baku-Haul, because that was my first time buying off eBay. The first video was my first and only time buying off of Facebook. Well, I say only for right now, could happen in the future. I do see good deals on Baku for Facebook, but then when I get around to getting them, they like get sold a day or two before, so yeah. But, Trap Bakugan Summon. We have Darkest Fortress, which is its native attribute. So, unlike last time where I made the mistake thinking it was 1, this Fortress actually gives you 2 attribute bonuses. My past one did Darkest and Chaos. What did my Aquas one do? This is my Aquas one for my personal collection. Okay, my Aquas one gave Subterra and Darkest. I'll put you off to the side so I can close you up later. But for Darkest, it's Subterra. I swear, if it's Pyrus. Okay, no, it's Subterra and Aquas. I'm just saying, because my Darkest Highlash, which was a 2 attribute changer, it was Subterra and Pyrus, so this one's Aquas Subterra. Which is pretty good, not gonna lie. And then, ironically enough, yesterday, my regular put up my first favorite trap, so in the future when I get paid, I'm gonna get that. But we have my second favorite trap for right now. I don't have a third favorite, but since by bare minimum you need 2, so it kind of fits that requirement. We have this guy. He's a coin. Heads or tails, I'm not gonna actually flip it. But we have Trap Bakugan Summon. Darkest Scorpion. Yeah, I don't know why. It just looks so cool in Darkest. It was originally my first favorite, only for like a bit. Then I started by Ventus, which is kind of like, cause in the show they say Trap Bakugans are ancient warriors brought back from the dead. And in the commercials for New Destroyer, when it showed up by Fantas, it was Serpenoid, just with a bit more bright of a darkest color scheme. So in my eyes, it's like Serpenoid's back from the dead. So since Serpenoid was my guardian in season 1, it made Darkest by Fantas my first favorite, which I'm lucky enough, I do have a Pirates by Fantas in my collection. But yeah, Darkest Corn Scorpion. And unlucky enough, this one changes you into Ventus or Subterra. Honestly, could work in my favorite. But yeah, second favorite chapter from New Destroyer. I don't really have a... I mean, like, if you told me what my third favorite was, I would actually do some thinking. But if you told me, like, just see off the top of your head, I'd say Darkest by Fantas being first and second place being Darkest Scorpion. And the only reason I haven't gotten a Darkest by Fantas is because everywhere else, they charge 30 for it, but my regular has it for 10, so I'm hoping it doesn't sell. Wow. It'd be nice if it sells, because it does have to make ends meet, but you know, I kind of want to buy it. Favoritism. Alright, so first we have this guy right here. This is unlucky enough, voice change there. Unlucky enough, this is my first, my first Baku flip. So all it is just the color schemes of it first. So like, let me just grab her, because I have her. So like, this is a normal Ventus color scheme, but this is a Baku flip Ventus, which I don't have a Baku flip yet in my collection. I have a Baku Legacy. I have like 2 of them, but I don't have any Baku flips, so this would be pretty cool. I just got it because it looked cool. Ventus Baku flip actually looks pretty cool. Makes it look more mountainy. But Bakugan Ball, as it falls over, we have Baku flip Ventus Thunderwilder. I don't know why my camera's having such a hard time focusing. See, when I bring it in, it focuses on that, and when I put it away, it like makes it all blurry. But yeah, how much are you? Okay, which side are you on? Because I have a couple of, well no, because I have a Baku Crystal Thunderwilder as well. So where's your G pad? Okay, I don't know why, with my crystal, it's like one of his arm pads. Oh, okay, no, when I was younger, since I didn't know the names of Bakugan, I just called this thing Dr. Eggman, and then Punchapede. You have 710, so it's 10 over the power cap. Womp womp. Alright, so we got this one as it falls out of my hand. Good job, me. I know, right? But we have this guy right here. And you can probably tell what it is just by this piece right here. If not, well, you're going to see in a quick couple of seconds what it is. But also, a lot of heavy metal Bakugans. Well, yeah, a lot of heavy metal stuff. So, this is going to be interesting title to try naming. But, Bakugan Ball. Okay, that was weak. That was weak sauce on me. Bakugan Ball. Okay, there's a gate card there, he would have stood. But we have, and I stood it right the wrong way. We have Pirates Primo Vulcan. This was Gus's partner, but obviously it was Subterra. Okay, so his legs are single jointed. My Pirates copy is rocking. Well, it's hard to show, but it's saying 640. Well, I won't show, but my Pirates copy has 640. I don't know, it just looked cool in Pirates, so I decided to pick it up. For Primos, all I wanted really is just this one, plus Chaos, and Dark is for Primo Vulcan. But, on to our next one, which is another Primo Vulcan, which, two of the backgrounds from the new Vishora section, I do want for a deck I have building. Because this is very long delay, like, basically 2 months after I got my Ventus Alpha, I've been wanting to build a deck with these 3, and now I finally have them. So this is one of the other team members, and when I show off the other one, I'll tell you. But, we have, and of course I forgot to have the camera be clear, but we have a Chaos Primo Vulcan. Which is pretty good. I don't know, it just looks clean, don't get me wrong. Because I would have done darkest Primo, but I was using somebody else with a darkest slot, and this looks cool. How much are you rocking? 5 or 6? Well, it's rocking 580, so maybe the deck won't happen, or I just gotta try my best to really have this help out my Primo. So I may have to get like some stuff to help it out, because the ad's at 680, but it looks like a 5, so I don't blame the seller, because like it was a bit chipped off. But now we have the third member. Well, because the other team member is going to be a Ventus Alpha. But let's see how much you are. If both of you are weak, then I'm just screwed. But we have Ventus. No, not Ventus. Darkest Vanderus? This is why I edited in the names, because I forget them. But yeah, pretty cool. Nope, you work. You have 610, so I can make this work for New Shore. I just about to use a trap to help out my Primo, which I do have a Chaos trap. But yeah, believe it or not, even though I also thought it, which is a very common assumption, this thing is not related to Wilda. Nor as a friend, brother, or sister, or even family member. It's just its own thing. It's just they have a very similar face design. But yeah. I'm thinking about using this along with Chaos Primo and Ventus Alpha for a deck. So maybe in the next couple of days you might see one pop up. But up next we have this guy. Pretty cool. I don't know if there's a Baku-Haul version going for 20, but I'm not going for it. Not for my regular, it's from someone else, but I was not paying 20 for a Baku-Haul version of this. But we have Baku-Haul. What's with everything going on backwards? We have Darkest Nemesis. I know, right? The angel guy being dark and gloomy. But how much are you? Wait, where is your G-Power? Where is your G-Power? Oh, he has a sticker, so it's covered. Let me see if I can get it off real quick. But he has a G-Power of, it's like early in the morning. Well, it's not early in the morning, but it's just kind of late. It's like 10ish to 11 at the time of filming this. But he has a G-Power 600. But yeah, I have a Aquas one, along with Dark Snail and Pirates. No, I do also have a Chaos Nemesis, but it doesn't work because the head won't stay clipped in. So it's like, I'm not recounting that. But if you want to have a Chaos Aquas and Darkest Nemesis, Aquas times 2. And I also have a Pirates Mega Nemesis. Though, like I said, I don't mind it, but if there's a battle damage in the future, I will pick it up. And lastly, for New Vishoya, because, you know, this is where the majority of it is, we have an attribute changer. So, let's roll it out. And I will show off its attributes. Bakugan, Darkest Elico stand. Darkest Elico was an attribute changer, so let's take a quick look at its attributes. So I can go into Aquas. Get that to like actually get in there. Okay, I'm going to use my scissors to turn the wheel. Aquas, Subterra, and I assume Darkest. Pirates? Does it change anything else, or does it go back to Aquas? Aquas again, September. Okay. That's a bit weird. So, it's a classification of... It doesn't have an attribute symbol. But it does have some manual bits. Well, do you even have a G-Power? Well, of course you do, it's not playable. This one having 690. That's actually a unique number, because usually you see like 680 to 7 when we see a 690. Well, I mean, it's obviously Darkest, but it doesn't have a Darkest attribute symbol, because I guess it doesn't become Darkest. Well, since this card scheme is Darkest, I will just classify it as Darkest, but it changes to Aquas, Subterra, and Pirates. Alright, now we're on to Gundam Invaders. We do not have any battle gear, so we go straight into the Bakugans. So up first, we have the one that I can't, well, I can say it, but I just can't look at it the same one because of the meme. And I do have both its battle gear and the actual background of it as McDonald's toy, both in its native attribute, which is Ventus. So let's roll it. Bakugan Bro. Ventus Haktua. I just can't say it I can say it properly, but I just think of the Haktua girl now when I see this guy. But we have Pius Haktua, which on Snuff, I may actually make another deck with this guy, because I already have Pius Cordum. So if I can get a Pius Aquamos, I might be able to do it. Granted, be for numbers, because my Cordum's 640. Well, if the other two in the Gundam one, I may just have him be the weak link. But yeah, he's just basically a humanoid hawk. To it. Some manual bits. If I can get out his other foot. Thank you. Okay, where's your G's? Oh, it's right here on his face. 650. Alright, well, if I get an Aquamos, I'm kind of hoping to be in the 600s because I can make it for numbers. Alright, that's it for this season. Yeah, basically, it's 90% besides just text and New Destroyer. But we're on to season 4 now. No extra gimmicks, we're going straight into the Bakugan. And I think this is a fake diecast. Because in season 4, the first half was actual diecast, but only like a little bit of diecast. Evolution sucked out of pie with their diecasting. But, and then the second half is just pure plastic. They made show parts that look like it, but I don't really care. We have this one. So let's roll it out. Now, I don't know if this is the attribute wheel or the number wheel. I mean, I already knew what it is when I was buying, but I don't know if he has the numbers or the attribute. Back to the bow. Well, I heard the wheel go, but we have Aqua's Meta Draganoid. Okay, so Meta is the attribute changes. I mean, Iron is the G-Power one, but this dude can go into Chaos, Darkest, Ventus, Subterra, Aquas. Oh, he has a lot. Okay, so let's redo that. Pius, Chaos, Darkest, Ventus, Subterra, and Aquas. Wait. Oh, I think he has all of them. Yeah, because he has Chaos, Darkest, Subterra, Ventus, Aquas, right? You do have Aquas. Yeah, he has all 6 attributes. So that's pretty cool. I just got it because it looked cool, but... And I do actually have his character gate, which allows you to respin. So let's just get out everything, which is his manual bits. Ooh, he also has red eyes. Where's your G's though? Oh, it's right here on his arm. He's rocking a G-Power of 900. Alright, which is pretty fair because for my MS format, it's from 850. Well, you know, 850 to whatever. But I mean, like, if you really wanted to, you could go lower. But most of the time when we play, we stick within the format. Now we're on to the thing you all's been waiting for, the text. So, yeah, we just get into it. And I already forgot all the names. But yeah, before I get into it, here's our Chaos guy. But BakuTech was kind of the Mectanium Surge version of... Yeah, BakuTech was basically the MS version. Because Bakugan's kind of dying over there, so they decided to reboot it, where there's only a handful of Mectanium Surge stuff into BakuTech, which is Japan exclusive, so, you know, the obviously it's going to be a bit more pricier, but most of the stuff on my list is pretty cheap. I think like the most expensive tech I want is like 40-ish. Well, that's before shipping, so I guess about 60, but I don't mind paying that. But yeah, so they're all metal, and they all have a crap ton of gimmicks, which I don't mind. But first we have this one. So, Bakugan Ball. Chaos Client Stand? I think. Oh, so BakuTechs are very balanced, so these things are weak. I don't have a G-Power thing set up for BakuTech yet, because I don't have any. And not a lot of people do. I think only people have... Well, the people who I know have techs is Brad, well, Baku-Brad, because he has his own channel, a friend of mine, Draganoid, and, well, Alpha, because, you know, he makes his own videos. So, free thing for him. But my Chaos Killer Lion has 510, which I don't know, it's weak, average, or strong, because, like I said, techs are generally weak. They have cross pieces, which you can take off, so you can make them heavy or rubbery, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to break them. But yeah, he's just like, I believe, a lion, because in the BakuTech universe, this is a monster form. They don't have an actual monster form like normal Bakugan. So what you see is what you get. So you gotta kind of guess. Well, this thing's a bit wobbly, but yeah. So we have Chaos Killer Lion. Up next, we have this one right here. And I do believe he has a gimmick, though I don't know which way you open up. Also, BakuTechs can be clickbaity, because sometimes you see one in a color scheme, and you think it's something else, but it could be something else. So that's why it's important to look out for attribute symbols. But let's roll this out. Bakugan Bro. St. Aqua's Stand. So he has a gimmick, which is, I forget. Well, no, I think he's supposed to have a gimmick, right? Or is he just 380? He might just be 380. But it's Chris one. He's like one of those Bakugans that kind of like double strike, where you have one G power, and then it comes out more, and you can see the other G power. But I don't want to break him, so. Oh, cool. You have like horn bits. Well, this one's hard, but this one's loose. But it's not the end of the world. And then you have some feet. Oh yeah, also with Japanese Bakugan, they all have MG at the bottom for magnet. But he has rubber cross pieces, but I mean, he's still heavy. Like, I think all of them are regardless heavy. It just depends on the cross pieces are heavy or not. So up next, we have another one. Well, obviously, because we're in the text now. Though, when it comes to seasons for BakuTech, I mean, obviously, you're going to be seeing it be put up, but I'm just going to simply put BakuTech. But we have this one right here, which is, I don't know what St. Aqua's is supposed to be, but I know, I think the Chaos one is supposed to be a lion. So, let's roll it out. Well, assuming by the way MG is printed, depends on which way it's going to open up. So, Bakugan Ball. I believe it's Tri-Falcon. If not, then it's Van. Van or Tri. I mean, obviously the right pronunciation is going to be edited in. But yeah, this one just looks cool. Just because I have a bunch of guns everywhere. And a crap ton of manual bits. Which I would try to open, but I don't want to break. But yeah, it's a Falcon. Well, obviously, because, you know, it's Falcon, so he's obviously a Falcon. But what are your G's? Do you have, or obviously you have? Oh, his is covered. So I have to get out the scissors yet again. Alright, I got it off to show off his G power, which is always blurry because the camera hates me. But he has 5, is it 60 or 80? 560. So up next, we have one of my original top 3 favorites, but now he's knocked down to like, wow, I don't know what position. But he was a part of my original top 3. But we have this one, which is basically the Dragonoid at BakuTech. See how it's like covered in all black, but it's a Pirates background? That's what I mean. Like, they kind of different color schemes would still be the same attributes. That's what I mean. Always be careful when doing research in case you're a Pacific brawler. Like, let's say you are a Darkest brawler and you hate Pirates for some reason. Well, then you got stuck yourself with a Pirates BakuTech. But Bakugan bow. I think you're called Black Flare Dragon, or you just call Dragon. Well, Pirates Dragon, honestly. Like I said, BakuTech's first time, so you know, gotta try remembering it. But yeah, this is equivalent to a Dragonoid. And his G's are at the back, which never show up on camera because my camera hates me today. But he's rocking 540. So I guess 500 is about the average. So like about 5 to 6 is probably like your averaging. But yeah, this is basically a Dragonoid just in a black color scheme. Yeah. He looks cool, I will admit. Probably like a 4th or 5th favorite. So, next one comes with an accessory piece, but for some reason the seller had it in like 2 different... Well, it was in one big baggie and all individually baggy, except one was in just the big baggie, and then the accessory piece was in the bag of its own, so I don't know if it like accidentally fell out. But it comes with this little piece right here. Which I think is actually supposed to be like part of its name. So I'll put it on a die. It's a die, but it's weird because like you can magnetize it. Cause like you can feel some resistance, but it's just weird. I forget which part of the name it is, because there's like a 2-part name because of it. But BakuTech Brawl. Dio Savak stand. But I don't know if this is called Dio or the die, because it's like a 2-part name because the die piece has one part of its name. So I don't know if this is Dio or this is Savak and the die piece is its other name. But yeah, this is obviously like a demon, because there's mostly demons and dragons in BakuTech. But but it's obviously Darkest. But yeah, I mean, it looks awesome, like goddamn. But like I said, I don't know what it's based off of, because it's just a demon. So yeah. But what are your G's? If you have, well, I don't know why I keep asking that. Okay, where are them? Oh, it's on the side. It's right here on its wing, but it says 590. And then our last background to show off is my #1 favorite BakuTech. This guy. And wanna know my other one? My second favorite is Zack Vanguard, and my third favorite I think is Haru Shizurazu. It's like a snake that looks like it has arms. It's like the opposite of Ganel Anacon. It's just instead of legs, it has arms, but it's in Darkest. That's my third favorite, and I caught my tripod. But let's roll it out. Bakugan bro. Zero. I think you're Zero Municus, if not you Destroy. I don't know, right? Forget the name of your favorite, your #1 favorite tech. Well, I just got these guys, so forgive me, right? But here's an interesting gimmick. Because apparently his arms are supposed to like be able to block. I don't know how it works, but yeah. My #1 favorite, which I think is actually ironically the bad guy of BakuTech. Like, you know, the main antagonist. But yeah, so where are your G's? Oh, it's right there. He's rocking 600 for his G's. Yeah, you know, the BakuTechs are like basically about battle balls and you destroy and power level. I want to get Seesaw, it's just ridiculously expensive right now, so that's going to be a while. But you can fold that up. I don't know if he has anything else for accessories, but yeah, that's Zero Municus. Well, folks, that's it for this Legacy Baku-Haul. We made it up to number 10. I think you folks should checking out these Baku-Hauls. They're pretty fun on my part. I buy them just for my own personal collection, but you know, since I have them, I did YouTube. I decided to film these for fun. I never buy a background for the YouTube. It's always just for my personal collection. Well, you know, if I get a bonus background, there's something I can really do about that, so. But yeah, pretty cool. Made it up to 10, and I bought these out knowing we actually made it up to number 10, so it's kind of cool that we have tags for our 10th Baku-Haul. But yeah, if folks enjoyed this Legacy Baku-Haul, give the video a thumbs up. And since one is a BakuTech, drop your favorite BakuTech in the comments down below, or if you have a top 3 favorite, drop that first, with your first being your number 1, and then the third one being your third favorite. And then obviously the second one's going to be your second favorite. But yeah, drop that comment down below if you want, or just drop a general comment down below. I'll apply them as fast as I can, and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And hopefully I might be able to get some BakuTech Legacy V-Balls in. I don't know for sure because not many people I know have techs or enough to make a full team, so it's 50-50 at the moment. But let's hope I can at least get one BakuTech ball in. And subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. But until next time, toodles!